today I am working with this sweet little boy, Ollie. And the first thing I'm going to teach him is the look command. Look, yes, because you want really good eye contact from your dog. In order to get them to do anything, they have to be looking at you first and be focused on you and paying attention. And he really is good at this. So I'm going to put that treat right to his nose and come up to my face. Look. Yes, good boy. And then when I say yes and I give him the treat, that releases him so that he can look away from the treat. Look. Hold it. Good. And you want him to hold it for a good long time. And add in a little distraction. See if, yes, good boy. And he came right back to it, which was really good. Look. Look. Yes. So, and you want that to be instant. It should be, as soon as you say look, he instantly, off. Yes, good boy. Look. Yes. Whoops. And one way to practice, you can have that one. One way to practice is if he's sitting around watching TV, chewing on something or whatever, just randomly say, Ollie, look. Yes. And see how quickly he turned to me and was focused on me. Ollie, look. Yes, good boy. And what happens is you get it ingrained in him, and he will look immediately at you anytime you ask him to, whether you have a treat or not. But you start off, of course, teaching him with a treat. Look. Yes, I have no treat that time. So very good. You had good eye contact. Good job. All right, so then the next thing we're going to work on is his sit and down. And he actually has a really good sit to begin with. It's probably, 75-80% there. He offers the sit, even if I don't ask for it. Yes, good boy. And notice I do an which tells him that he needs to get off or he's not doing the right thing. And then he corrects himself and he sits. So he does that automatically, which is great. Look. Good boy. All right, so we've got stand. You stand up, stand. So we've got sit. Yes. And little dogs like this do tend to come up on those front feet. Sit. Yes, good boy. So we just have to remember that little dogs tend to do that, and it's okay. We just correct it. Good boy. Good boy. So now I'm going to do a down with him. Down. Yes, good boy. And basically what I'm doing there is putting that treat right to his nose and luring him down, straight down through his feet. Yes, good boy. And come here, bud. Sit. Sit. Yes. Down. And when you go down and then you pull out a little bit, then he has to adjust those front paws, and that's what gets him into the down position. Down. Over here. Right in. There you go. Down. Yes. Now he tends to paw at my hand a little bit when I'm doing a down, and that's okay, but it distracts him. So, Down. That's it. Yes. Good boy. So this time, I'm going to pretend I have a treat, almost like I have a string on his nose. Off. Good boy. And I'm going to say down and point to the ground. Yes, good boy. But there was no treat there. So then I reward him. Good boy. But what I'm doing is I'm teaching him to follow my finger rather than the treat. Down. Yes, good boy. Good boy. Sit. Sit. And down. Yes. Good boy. He's doing that really well. Sit. Down. Yes. Good job. Ready? Sit. And down. Yes. Good job, buddy. Now, once a dog can do something reliably several times in a row, sit. Then we start weaning him off the treat. Down. Look at me. Down. Down. Yes. Good boy. So this time I'm just going to pat him on the head. Good boy. Sit. Come here. then the next time give him the treat. So you're basically doing every other time. Good boy. Ready? Look at me. Sit. Sit. And down. 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 Yes. Good boy. And that time, no treat. Just a lot of lovin's. Good boy. All right. Ready? Up. Nope, nope. Down. Yes. Good boy. And then as you practice every other time giving him a treat, then you want to start weaning him even more, and you give him a treat every 2 or 3 times. So those 3 commands are your very basics. Sit down and look. Look. Good boy. Good boy. And he's got them all down very well. I'm very impressed for such a small puppy. Ready? Down. Down. He's thinking about it. Yes, good boy. And sometimes you do have to give them a minute to think about it, because they're like, okay, I know this. Is that for sure what she wants me to do? Down. Yes, good boy. Now, once a dog has a good down, then you want to start putting kind of some distance between you and the dog when you tell him down. Look at me. Look. Good. Sit. Look at me. Sit. Up here. He heard something upstairs, so he's distracted. Sit. Look. That's a good boy. Ready? Down. So notice if I'm all the way up here, he's like, what? That's kind of different. That's not the same down as you did before, whereas before I was down here. Down. So I need to kind of go back to the basics. Sit. Down. That's it. Yes. But keeping just a little bit up. And then you'll do a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, until the point where you can be standing up all the way and just sit down. Come here, bud. Okay, ready? Look at me. Down. He's thinking. He's like, oh, this isn't the same. Look at me. Look. 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 Yes. Down. Look at me. Look. Down. Look at me. Down. Down. Yes. Oh, almost. Down. Yes, good boy. So that takes a little bit of practice, and we'll get there to the point where he can go down from a standing position. Good job, bud. Ready? Look at me. Ready? Sit. And same with sit. You know, if I'm over here, it's a little bit harder for him, whereas if I'm right here, sit. Yes, he's much more reliable. And that's because they don't generalize well. As soon as I put some distance between me and him, he thinks I'm asking him something different. Come here, buddy. Come here. Ready? Sit. See, and he's like, huh? So just come a little closer. Sit. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. So those are some variations on how you do your sit and your down, by putting distance, pointing a little bit less, taking the treats away, that kind of thing, so that he gets more reliable with it. Good job, buddy. Look at me.